Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about your Chase business account, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you wire transfer from your Chase business account? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to send a wire transfer from your Chase business account anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. If you're running an online business, you know that some vendors will not accept paper checks, money orders, credit cards, debit cards, and they require a wire transfer. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your Chase business banking. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my Chase banking, and this is the home screen. Now here on the home screen, if you want to set up a wire transfer, I want to let you know you had to have already added that person as a wire transfer recipient. If you need help with that, go back and watch my other video that describes that in detail. For this video, I'm just going to give you a light overview on how to add a recipient. So first off, here in your Chase account, you're going to click on pay and transfer here in the blue. Once you click there on this white line, you're going to click on pay. Once you do that, you're going to look over here to the right for wires and global transfers. And like I told you do need to add that person as a recipient because Chase is going to have to send you a text message to verify it's okay to add them as a wire transfer recipient. But it's pretty easy. Basically, you just click here on add recipient in blue. Once you do that, you're just going to add in the wire transfer information. This is information that whoever is asking for the money, they will provide this information to you. So you're going to need their routing number, account number, and verify their account number. If it's an international wire transfer, be sure to choose the correct country. After you've chosen the country, it's going to be basically the same thing. Instead of a routing number, it's going to be the SWIFT code or BIC, account number, and account number. After you click on next, Chase is going to ask you to send a text message to your cell phone. Once you get that code, you're going to enter it into your Chase verification. After that, you're going to go ahead and enter their name and their address and confirm that you want to add them as a wire transfer recipient. So once you've added them as a recipient, you're going to come back here to pay and transfer. All right, once you click on pay and transfer, once again, click on pay. Once you do that, off to the right, wires and global transfers, don't click on add recipient, but you want to click here, schedule wire. All right, once you do that, you want to go ahead and choose, is this going to be a domestic wire or international wire? So with a domestic wire, US to US, it's going to take about 1 business day. That really depends on the cutoff time for your bank and their bank to receive. Now, if it's international, they do let you know it could take 2 to 5 business days, but it usually goes by much quicker. Also, you want to be sure to check on the limits. So for this particular account, the daily limit is 50,000. So once you're ready, go ahead and click on schedule a wire. After you do that, go ahead and choose from your list of recipients. Again, this is the recipient you just added with the previous step. Okay, once you've chosen the recipient, go ahead and click on the blue next button. Okay, once you do that, you want to make sure that this account number here on the top left is the correct account that you're sending the money to. Next, you want to choose the funding source. If you have more than one Chase account, it's going to be right here. You can click on this drop down and then choose the account that's going to fund this wire transfer. After that, here in this box, go ahead and choose how much is the wire transfer for. If this is a vendor you pay on a monthly or a recurring payment, you can go ahead and turn this on as repeating wire. And here you can go ahead and add a message to the recipient. This is something that would show up with the wire. And this memo right here, this is just for your record, so you can remember what this wire transfer was for. So I'm going to enter all this information in off screen. Okay, once you input the amount, you're going to see the wire transfer fee. So it's going to be $25. Just note that whoever you're sending this wire to, their bank is going to charge them a fee to receive the wire as well. That's completely separate than your Chase business account. And once you filled that out, go ahead and click on next. All right, once you do that, you're going to see this confirmation page. So make sure you look at the wire transfer recipient, also the amount right here, the fee, so the total that's going to be removed from your account. If all that looks good to you, go ahead and click on this blue schedule wire button. I'm not going to do that because I don't need to send this wire out, but there you have it, guys. If you're wondering how to wire transfer money from your Chase business account, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.